Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Beauty Soul Tarot. It's so great to see you or to have you here. So this reading is for the sign of Gemini, and any placement that you have in Gemini, this could resonate with. Let's see. Energies can reverse. So even if I'm talking about you, I could be talking about like someone else that you're around or that's around you. If you're interested in a private reading, all that information is in the description box below. And this deck is the Muse deck, so it's by Chris Ann. Okay, so Gemini, let's see what's going on with you. End of January 2026, Gemini. We have the Queen of Swords showing itself. I'm going to take it out anyways. Okay, Queen of Swords. Coming through very strong. Two of Swords, Three of Cups. Okay, this is interesting. I don't mean to say it like that. All right, so no, I mean, I don't mean to say it like that's interesting as if I'm trying to read into your stuff. Okay. Anyways, I don't know why I just said that. So there's a group of people. There's a group of people, and there's something that you don't know about someone's place in your experience. Like they're standing strong for you. This could also be you for some of you. There's someone who is standing in your corner or who has your best interest in mind. I just noticed the girl in the back who's like kind of staring. There's more to be said here. So I don't think, okay, there's someone here who does not know that there's a group. Like, okay, there's the girl that has her eyes. I know this camera is really not the best. There's the girl that has her eyes closed, and she's the one who doesn't know, I believe. So you're part of a group in some way. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. You're part of a group, and there's one person who doesn't know that someone has their best interest, or who doesn't know that someone's making a clear decision about the other party. This is something that's taking time. It's definitely something that's being worked on, planned. It's in like a planning phase, but I wouldn't even say the word planning. It's like it's in a resting. It's in a place that builds over time. Like when you invest in something, you know, it takes time and it grows and it builds and it changes and it goes through the cycles that it goes through. And that's what this person is doing, is deciding that there's something very important about having your best interest or about standing firm in some way regarding like this group matter. And I just noticed how fierce she looks, and how, I don't know if you can see it that well, and how confident she looks in the middle. And again, the girl in the back that just kind of looks, I feel like there's some kind of influence, but she looks very fierce. And that's how it seems like you're coming across, or whoever this is coming across. One person does not know about this. There's something about the way that you walk. So there's some ideas that are being stirred up between the group. that has to do with something very important, like a clear decision. Um, you could be waiting to understand more, or like, no, reveal more. Yeah, reveal more, because the Two of Swords is here. So it says that like one or two people do not know about this going on. Like they don't have any understanding, or they're somehow like blocked out. I don't notice that I keep like doing this. It's so bizarre. Okay, yeah, so some people don't know about this. What is this about for Gemini? It's like you have the best interest of someone to get them out of some kind of like problematic or something that's not good for them. Okay, we have the Muse of Emotions. So this is something that is inspiring you emotionally. Again, if it's not you, yeah, it could be another person. I feel like this is a way to somehow fulfill some kind of emotional sense. This is in some way to fulfill some kind of emotional satisfaction. It's not satisfaction though. It's like water to it's like thirst is quenched in some way, but it's specifically like a way to um let's see, a way to satisfy the emotional something emotional. It's an interesting way to go about things, and it is satisfying in some way, but I'm not sure why I'm saying satisfying. So there's a group of people that are working on your behalf, like definitely, who understands, or who it's helpful in some way. There's a person here that is helpful in some way. Um, something is taking its time, and this is like an enjoyable. This is somehow enjoyable. Um, okay, okay. Somehow this is enjoyable for you, or for it's helpful for you. You're saying I have everything I need. Let's see where this goes. Gemini. Ace of Materials. Okay, so this has to do with something that's been long standing, something that is very important. I noticed the rocks that are surrounding her, and how it's taken like years for these rocks to be put into place. I feel like you're a bit leery about being too close to someone emotionally. Like you're a little bit like, but at the same time, you're not really too worried about it. Um, there's something very sentimental that has to do with perhaps one person actually, but very sentimental, that has to do with like your place in the situation, and that has to do with this involvement. I feel like I'm going to just say this is you. I feel like you're coming across helping someone. Someone's a bit nervous, or a little bit leery. I would say there's like an idea that one's holding on to, regarding this investment. You're not interested in like an emotional connection of any kind, with the Knight of Emotions coming out in reverse. Yeah, you're just straight to the point about things. Gemini. Eight of Materials. Yeah, someone's working on your behalf, or you're working on someone's behalf. There's certain options that are being narrowed down that have to do with the removal of like restrictions or restraints. Yeah, someone is helping here. This is beautiful. It's one person in the group, I believe. Actually, no, now I feel like because of this, I feel like more than one person now is helping. Like one person grabs a hold of what the other person is doing, and then they both work together. Like, for example, she has this ball. I think it's a planet. She has the moon. And so then metaphorically, I don't want to say that it would be the moon, but it's like handing someone a baton, and now another person gets to work on what is being worked on, and like it collectively becomes a group effort. So options are being narrowed down. I'm not sure why I'm sighing so much. I apologize if it seems like I'm irritated. I'm not irritated. I'm just trying to figure this out. So yeah, so something becomes more clear within the group. We do have the Devil in reverse. So this is in a way like to untie someone, metaphorically speaking, or unbond someone without their awareness, actually. This could be a child or a young girl or an adult girl. But because there's no kings in this deck, which is, yeah, there's no kings in this deck, so that it can be where it's the feminine energy. Like if you're a male watching, this is like the feminine energy of you or someone you're dealing with. Gemini. Ten of Wands. This is a long process. The Ace of Inspiration in reverse. Okay, so there's disappointment here. However, I do feel like there's an idea that starts to mirror several other potentials that are interesting, but overall, this feels like something that's taking time, that has lost its excitement. I feel like you're bored in some way. Like, I definitely do feel like you're bored. There's something that is a bit nerve-wracking about being so clear, like, with these people. And then we have the Four of Cups. it's like you know something is going to be kind of cleared out, like it's getting cleared out in some way. Yeah, the Hanged Muse in reverse. So this is enlightenment to bring one out of some kind of, feels like it's being stirred up, like something's being stirred up metaphorically, where there's different parts of the group that are working to undo, and it's very expected to be like nervous in this situation or guarded. I feel like someone's feeling a bit guarded. And I feel like it's to be expected. Like there's peace of mind with this because it's a process. So there is good intentions here with a person in your environment. Again, I keep getting this girl that keeps looking over. She keeps looking over her. Okay. There seems to be also like emotional like connection or something very like sensitively positive. I feel like someone can tell someone's disappointed. But there is a connection, like there is a sense of being connected and being supported, an emotional fulfillment of some kind, or just joy, just getting along, like feeling positive. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's something that's being undone that brings in something positive, actually, that brings in what, something joyful, something more positive that makes you smile or that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. Yeah. So this could be a project um yeah. I know that you see me, but I know that you don't know that you see me. Something like that. What is the outcome for Gemini? The High Priestess. Okay, so this is beautiful. This is, I feel like, a deep connection that you have with someone, a special connection. And this basically has to do with unbonding someone from something that's been bothering them for a long time, or something, yeah, something that would finally shine a light on like what is underneath certain aspects of the situation of what this person's dealing with. Because here there's more options and it's hidden and and it can be confusing. It can be like a daydream. But with it in reverse, it's like narrowing down the things that are not true. And there's something very equal about this. So I feel like this is a good friend or a good family member that you're surrounded by. It's like a new perspective on things. We have the Seven of Wands. Still some defensiveness or some guardedness. Yeah. So this is a process. But I do feel like you have someone special in your corner, and or vice versa. They have someone special, you, in their corner. So something's being narrowed down, and it brings you enlightenment. Page of Voices in reverse. Yeah, this is somehow to help. This is like bringing something closer to its alignment. So it's bringing you closer to an aligned state. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful and made sense, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.